Hey everyone, welcome to Camppatton Family Compound. It is time for the Monday night Fireside chat, and tonight's topic is Heatwave. Is it hot enough for you yet? How's everybody doing? Oh, actually, let me change this so I can see what the comments are here without looking over the other screen. All right, let's go back to the top, say hi to everybody. Okay, and since I made the comment as Gray Man prepping up the top there of 81 degrees inside, 107 degrees outside, it's 80, 82 in this room, 82 froze. I wish I was freezing. That second 82 is in what's going to be my wife's sewing room, her office. That 82 is in the boys, the grandkids' playroom, and the 83 is in the mudroom going outside the back door. So, yeah, it's hot in here. It didn't cool off hardly at all last night. The coolest it got in this room here was 70 degrees. That's the coolest it got in here, with the big window here open, the window in the Jack and Jill bathroom here open, fan blowing air in, and the master bedroom. When I woke up this morning at almost 6 o'clock, 5:30, it was 75 degrees in there. It finally cooled off by 8 o'clock when I need to button up the house, because then it starts warming up again. It got down to 72 in there, but yeah. Okay, so back to saying hi to everybody. Prepping to Honduras here. Doris Artman's here. Brenda Duncan 1900 Homestead is here. Phelan Clan Wolf is here. Rebel Canners is here. And something about gardening. Welcome. And Mary Beth Smith is here. Glenn is here. How to garden. Tibor is in the house. Scrolling down here. Idaho Garden Girl's here. Mimsy's Garden's here. Hey, Mimsy. How's it going? And okay, so all right here. Housekeeping stuff. All right, so let's see here. Let's go back over here to this one here. The weight loss challenge. Whoops, wasn't supposed to go over there. It's supposed to stay right there. I think it's got a timer on. Come on, quit moving. Wants to go. Anyways, I think it's got a timer on it. Yep, it does. So hopefully it'll stay this time. People were having problems this summer, communicating stuff, and I'm not sure what happened to the one team captain. But I can say this: I'm getting if anybody's interested, I know Joe's interested in doing it. Garden State Gardener. I'm going to keep on doing it, because with things going on. Yeah, I got down to 190. That's a total loss of 27 pounds from when I first started with Courtney's weight loss challenge. But still, I need to go at least that much more to get down to where I need to be. So I'm going to keep doing stuff. I'm going to see about getting together. I'm going to put out some comments on the community tab for people that are interested in coming on board with it and signing up, and we'll redo teams, and we'll see what we can do. I know Q made a Facebook page for those that are participating, that want to share stuff and everything else. And I've been going around, I've been lax in doing it, because doing comments and stuff on what I've been doing to it. Running back and forth to California, the one time I went back there for 2 weeks, the weather turned here, got toasty warm, not hot, just toasty warm, and all the weeds come up. And so I've been, and then my one lawnmower won't start, and then the walk behind string trimmer, it's a big monster trimmer, a Cub Cadet won't start either. So it's like I gotta, all these big weeds I'm gonna have to take the pickaxe to dig them out. Uh-oh. Yeah. And I think it's been confirmed in 5 or 6 places in California like it does every year. All righty. So before I go on, I want to put up this next one here. Hopefully it works here, right? I'm going to try to sing to you somewhat about water. All day I face the barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water. Old Dan and I with throats burnt dry and souls that cry for water. Cool, clear. And it froze on me. Water. Okay. Yeah, it is hot here. I got my water with me. Everybody, if it's hot where you're at, stay hydrated. If you need to, add some electrolytes to your water. So this morning before Steve, of course, our trainers went live, I made a run into Idaho Falls. I got some flavored packets, but I'm not going to put it in the plastic jug because it flavors the plastic. But I got some strawberry, some lemonade strawberry, and lemonade watermelon flavored waters. No high fructose corn syrup, no maltodextrin, which I found out when I was looking at the stuff over there at Walmart today. All the great value flavor packets, you know, you look at it, first ingredient, maltodextrin. I mean, it's not even the flavoring, it's maltodextrin. It's like, ugh, not gonna be touching that anymore. Hey, Jujubee. All right, let me do something here now. Go ahead and drop this off. This is for those that are, and I think anybody's making comments, right? It has made a comment so far, can use the link to come on up here if they want. And go ahead and just drop this down over here. That out of the way. I mean, it's like last night. It was. I had all the windows opened up. I had fans. So, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans blowing air from one side of the house through to the other side, and it was just, it supposedly had gotten down to 57 last night, but I went out, early this morning, and nothing had gotten down below 68. So yeah, it was still warm. I'm going to go outside and hydrate my plants. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Tibor. Yeah. You can make your own type of electrolytes and stuff. Shoot. Maybe someone correct me if I'm wrong. Pomegranates make a natural, fairly good natural electrolyte. Of you don't have to add much to it all. Maybe a little, like a pinch of salt, but it has the other stuff in it you need. But yeah, there's there is several other natural things. So you're not just tasting plain water or a little bit of salty water. What's about hiring goat? Your previous comment got blocked. Hang on, let me go back and see where it shows here. I didn't see anything coming up as being blocked, needing to be approved. It was about hiring goats. Huh. And that's strange because, Kaylee, you're a moderator, so it should just go right on through. Yeah. That's the YouTube overstepping their bounds and seeing things that are not there. All right, back down here. Mary Beth, you are lucky. You are, well, semi-lucky. Oh, man. Right now, I'm kind of glad it's not raining here. It gives me a chance to catch up on the weeds. Once I get caught up on the weeds, then it can start raining again. Okay, haymaker punch is good. It's called, or it's called switchable thing. Okay, thanks, Shani. Yeah. So I was watching the grandkids, starting on the last Friday of June, not the weekend. Monday, not Tuesday, the 4th of July, and then up to the Friday again. And one of the things I got them, which is kind of cool, I got them when they sold toys. It's not that it's sort of like the Wheelo, but it's a little bit different. And what's interesting, every now and then, this one's a cheap one, made in you know where, and I need to do a little filing off right down in here because the handle part is sticking up a little bit. It catches every now and then sometimes. So I get this started here. And the other thing that's neat about it is, that's not neat. It kicked out, but the wheel lights up. Good thing I wasn't aiming at the monitor. Yeah, the green one is the one that works the best. And of course, if I brought the green one up here, it's totally invisible. So actually, let me go back and swap out the to replace pinned message. Okay, so there is the, come on here. Hey, Tofu, how's it going? Oh, yeah. Even with the heat, though, well, most of my strawberries are doing okay. The first tote I planted, some near the front, it's like somebody sprayed something on the leaves. The leaves, they started fresh leaves growing, going good. All of a sudden, the leaves all of a sudden started turning brown and shriveled up. And that was about the time I saw that started the morning after I saw 3 raccoons go trotting out past the window here. So I don't know if they were up in there peeing on it or not, but 3 of them have wilted down to practically nothing. There's still a little green at the base there. It's like green comes up and then turns brown. Green comes up and turns brown. And then there's 3 in the back. That the other one I planted later, about a week later, is all just, I mean, there's plants are twice as big and just growing and doing all things. Hey, Barry, how's it going? And so, yeah, it's been, it's been really hot here. I mean, shoot, where I drove my ride-on mower, which still works out in the field out here, there's a lot of alfalfa growing up there, and I got all these alfalfa seed heads, which I'm going to go to seed because I prefer to have alfalfa than the Scotch broom. And then, not Scotch broom, it's the Russian broom. That's the weed. And fortunately, though, where the alfalfa's growing out here on the one side where the cows were at, so far, knock on wood, I haven't seen any star thistle out there. Out in the front yard, where the stuff blows in from the Indian reservation canal, which they do not maintain. The canal last year was just covered with star thistle, and of course it blows right across the street into my yard. So I got a couple thousand star thistles out there. I got to mow down again tomorrow, and then take the little thing up and start popping out of the ground if I can. So the link's up there if anybody wants to come up, talk about how the temperature is in your area. Speaking of which, let me take a quick look up here, refresh it, and see what it says. According to the National Weather Service, it's 87 degrees outside right now. Um, one of these times I'm gonna have to get a remote, one of these remote thermometer setups to put outside. One on this side of the house, one by the front door and back door, so I can see what the temperature is out there according to those, and get a more accurate read what's going on out there. But yeah, it is hot. It's so hot, he won't even come here. Hey, LA Prepper, how's it going? Yeah. But yeah, my wife, let me get my email up over here for the other one. There we go, so I can look at her email. All right. What did she say? So on did she say it? Oh no, she did it on my phone, and my phone's in the other room. Dang it. The she's heading to St. George, Utah on the 12th, 13th. Yeah, she's heading on the 13th, this Thursday. Her best friend's birthday is either the 14th or the 15th, and she's catching a ride with her husband. Her husband still works in California for Bayer, and she's in St. George with the kids in their new house there, trying to get everything fixed up, gardening and everything else. And he's got a couple more years before he retires and joins her. It's sort of like my wife and I's position. Only my wife's still working and I'm retired already. So, but she was saying that the temperature right now, they're getting a heat wave in California, Northern California, San Francisco Bay Area. It's supposed to be really hot. And I didn't save that, did I? Back to the inbox here. And no, I dropped it over here. What are they saying here? Hang on, just taking a quick look here. That's right. They said the headline was just Bay Area, major Bay Area heat wave coming, and they didn't give much on the story on it, just saying that it's going to be really hot and expect a lot of people getting heat stroke and heat exhaustion. So they're supposed to have another story out tomorrow with more information on it. 73 where Tibor is. But this morning I did get the my wife last year at the end of the summer when they went on sale, the little window air conditioning units. I think it was Sam's Club had one about a little bit bigger than the one I had up here before, but it's a more energy efficient, so it actually used less energy than the smaller unit did. And so she bought that for me last year, and I wound up putting it in this morning because last night it was so friggin' hot. You know, I was up until like 2 o'clock in the morning in the living room where I got the two windows open with the fans, working on my my novels. I got 30 pages written last night, but hey, so 72 where Mary Beth is, 98% humidity. All right. But yeah, our forecast, looking at it, hot, 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 hot. 80 is all right. 87 tomorrow, 88 Wednesday, 87 Thursday, 87 Friday, and the National Weather Service has been undershooting these all week long. Saturday's 89, Sunday's 92, Monday's 94, and that's what that shows there for that. And the other one here, let me put it over on this screen here so I can keep up on the stuff here. And where's weather? There we go. And I'm looking at the 10-day from the Weather Channel. And 98% humidity reminds me of back in 78 when I was in West Virginia. And on the screen in front of me, I'm seeming to be pixelating a bit. Yeah, I'm pixelating. It shows pixel a bit, thing. It must be the heat affecting the computer. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, because tomorrow, National Weather Service says 87. The Weather Channel, which has been more accurate for heat-wise, says 91, 92, 90, 89, 90, 96 on Sunday, 97 next Monday. All right. Yeah, and even these guys here, what they're picking from is they actually are drawn from down by Blackfoot, which has the Snake River flowing through Blackfoot, so they're cooler down there. So yeah, so I'm expecting 110s this weekend, and I'm expecting like 110s or so this weekend and next week, because the lowest they go here is 91 on Saturday, and everything else is in the high 90s, 97, 97, 97, 95. Yeah. And hey, Courtney, how's it going? Links at the top. Pinned if anybody wants to come up here. Did you get all your plants watered, Courtney? For those of you that are in Ohio and close to Pennsylvania, see if I can find it here real quick. If anybody knows who Allie the Piper is, a real cool young lady. She plays the bagpipes. Her wall is just loaded with all the medals from all the competitions that she's been in since she was 14 or 13 or something like that. But she is performing live. When is froze in Cleveland, I believe it is. She's coming up in Cleveland here. I'm trying to find it here. Hang on. I got to pull up on the other page here. Okay. Over here, go to YouTube and Allie the Piper. Allie the Piper, boom. Where is it? Shows. Okay, so if you go to her page, Allie the Piper, ALLY the Piper, under Shorts, and it's about fifth one over. So Allie the Piper 2023 solo shows. She lists all the different ones she's at. She's got the Mayland Renaissance Festival, October 14th. 15th, 21st, 22nd, and then it goes. You have to play the video to see all the rest of them. But yeah, I mean, she's there in Ohio and Pennsylvania, and it's like, dang, why doesn't she come out here? Hey, Jay. Jay, I have a weapon to use on predators. It's I got it from MIB headquarters. My little flashy thing. Look right here, Mr. Predator. But yeah. So, but in August, the staff sergeant will be here. Let me get the exact date. She should be traveling here. And hopefully I'll have her on. Okay, she should be traveling here on Saturday the 12th. And hopefully on Monday the 14th, I'm going to really try to get her to come on here. And so, but the reason is that, was it the 15th? I got a note written around here. Where is it? The previous week is when my daughter's anniversary was, but her lazy husband didn't get the week off until they're in. It's in the the week there, so they're doing their anniversary stuff a week late, and my wife's coming up here to help watch kids part of the time. Hey, David Lynn, how's it going? So, oh man, I'm just watching. Keep watching. Okay. Remember when at the beginning I showed you the thermometer, what the temperature was in here? At 82. Now it's 83 at 44% humidity in this room. It's 83 also at the back door, and the two bedrooms over here are 82. Temperature just keeps going up. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things, get things going again. I've I go outside today, go outside for about 15 minutes, get a bunch of work done, come in, drink a bunch of water, and try to relax and cool down in a fan so I don't get a heat headache. Okay, so guys, heads up on Kaylin here. So she will be back in time to do her usual Sunday night dinner thing. And I want to tell it a little bit. All right, I'm not making comments on a lot of videos right now because I'm running around. But every time I got 3 computers going, and every time one comes up, I hit play and I'll play one of your guys' videos. Hit the thumbs up, but I'm just hitting it, just going and stuff. So I'm not making too many comments. Some of you I am making comments on. Sometimes I'm just. Oh, wait a minute, there she is.
Second, I got 2 things going on at once here.
Me too.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And so I haven't been making too many comments on people's videos, but you are getting watch time from me.
Hey, Tofu.
Oh man, let me turn this. My volume was turned down too much there. There we go. So what's your temperature there, Courtney?
It's actually really nice right now. I don't know. Hold on. I turned off the AC because it was nice.
Okay, Barry. See you around.
Oh, of course. Why does my weather app give me an advertisement?
Because they've all been taken over by big business.
Yeah, it's 72. That isn't bad. It's not like it's a little cooler out, so it's not bad.
Yeah. Well, I'm 10 degrees hotter than that in here. I'm just waiting to see what the, hang on, let me check the window right here. Open the blinds, and yeah, it says 82 outside still on the, on my big thermometer I got against the shop wall, which has been in the shade since noon. So it's weird the way the sun comes up, comes over this way here, gets on the front of the shop till about noon, and then it starts going back, and then it
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the late afternoon, it heats up the north side of the house. I wish it would do that in the wintertime. Heat up the north side of the house in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. I hit play on David's last one. I ought to go back and watch it. His latest one on his road to 1,200 subscribers. So, yeah, about the only time. What do we get here? New notification. Idaho Garden Girl is going live in 30 minutes. She is interviewing gear.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes on right after me. So I'll probably cut off about 10 minutes before the top of the hour so everybody can go over there. I know she was in here earlier and she said hi. But yeah, yesterday, I've been doing a lot of work my wife wanted me to do also inside the house too. When we bought the place, the previous owner left 2 refrigerators here for us. Both work. One only has 1 shelf in it. Well, it has 1 mid shelf and then the lower shelf over the vegetable bins and stuff. He was using it to put meat in. Yeah, because hey, he had cows. He had a lot of meat, so And so he left that one here. We plugged it in, made sure it worked, and we unplugged it, and it's been sitting in the corner. And so after I brought the china cabinet up, I was taking pictures. My wife goes, "When are you going to get that ugly thing out to the shop?" So yesterday I got my daughter and son-in-law to help me move it out to the shop. And so I got that out. I've been cleaning it, got fixing it the dining room the way she wants it. So when she comes, she's not going to gripe at me. And she sent up this really cool table. I wish I had taken a picture of it. Well, if I had my cell phone here instead of left it in there, on the desk and on my mom's desk in there, of it. It's about that. So I guess it's about 18, 20 inches deep, and it's about 37, 38 inches long. It's got a wooden oak border on it, and the inside of it on the top is green tiles, big green tiles, emerald-looking green tiles. It is absolutely gorgeous. She picked it up for free. Somebody had it out sitting in front of their house and said free, and she wiggled it into the back of her backseat of her Buick, and brought it home. And then down below it has a slat shelf about 6 inches off the floor. It's a kitchen table. It's a kitchen table to put in there to do stuff on, and store pots and big pots and stuff down below and everything.
Yeah.
So right now I got it in the dining room as a sideboard in front of the one of the windows at the head of the table there. That way we can serve off of it. If we have a lot of people coming over, instead of having everybody traipse through the kitchen.
So, hey, do you have a P.O. box?
Yes.
Did your P.O. box up in price this year?
No, it's free. There is no street delivery here.
Oh,
it's cheaper to give everybody in the town a free mailbox. The person at the post office is there from 8 to noon. That's it.
Oh. Because when I first paid for my P.O. box, I started it when I started this channel, maybe like 3 years ago when I got monetized. And it was $60. I'm like, okay, $60, not bad for the whole year. No big deal. I get a letter in the mail or an email saying that my P.O. box is due, and it's $80.
Now, is that at the post office?
Yeah.
Or is it okay? Because sometimes it's cheap to go if there's a place nearby, like post office, like mailboxes, etc., or one of those other places that like the UPS store has post office boxes, and sometimes they're a lot cheaper. I mean, they're like a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
On some of them.
It's due on the $82, and it's due on the 31st of this month. And I'm like, $80? 60 was like, okay.
Hey, Star.
I just thought it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like here I get arguments with people. They go, we need a street address to send mail to, and I tell them there is no mail delivery to any street address here in the city. Yeah, there is. No, there's not. There has never been street mail delivery. It's always been post office box because it's cheaper for the post office to give everybody a free post office box. And then, of course, if you also want to get a bigger one, I think it's compared to other places, it may be a reduced rate because if you get rid of your little small one, you get a bigger one, But then the real big ones are still the same price, whatever the heck those are.
Yeah. Hey, Star. Good to see you guys. Sorry if I haven't said hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sand Hollow. But yeah. Oh, yeah.
I missed it. Oh, Butch is here.
But I didn't realize that P.O. Box went up. Like, seriously, I've only had my P.O. Box for maybe 3 years. And it has went up that much. It's $82. It was $60.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah. My wife was saying that what have we done to our children and grandchildren? Yeah. The yeah, it's just yeah. I mean, everything's going up. A postcard. You used to be able to buy the postcards from the post office for 12 cents each, including postage. Every pre-post stamp postcards for 12 cents each. Now, they're the same price as a first class letter for the standard size postcard. If you get the bigger one, it's like 82 cents. Yeah.
For a postcard?
For a postcard.
Wow. I haven't sent a postcard. I don't know how long. I mean, my stepdaughter, when she went to Austria, she was sending us postcards constantly.
Yeah.
So, but like, really? That's a lot of money for a postcard. Years ago, when I was writing my friend in Hungary, that 80 cents is how much it would cost to send one letter across to her. Yeah. And it took 2 months to get to her. So I just can't believe the price. I mean, I don't know. No, my hair is not cut. It's funky. I was outside watering the garden and stuff. So I do need a haircut though. My hair is grown out. Thank you though, sir. But yeah, just the prices of things is astronomical. Like, yeah.
Yeah, my wife were talking about some of the things, trying to do around here, and the prices are just keep going up and up and up.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first moved up here to order what's called a super end dump, it's a big dump trucks that have the extra axles under it, and everything else, was $249 for that full of topsoil. The small and now they started it this year. You have to have an account with the company to order a super end dump because they don't want someone just pulling it off the big jobs, so they need the super end dumps going all the time. And so the standard size dump truck, $389 for a load of topsoil.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I've been trying to make my own topsoil as much as I can, so I can top off my beds. Yeah. I'm kind of grateful that a couple years ago we did that already, and but like I collect whatever I can for my chickens, and I make my own, But still, that's like.
Yeah, I like the super end dumps that I got last summer. Those were ranging from 21 to 24 tons per load.
Wow.
And the price has gone up. I mean, just like it's like, oh, I still need to get like 3 or 4 loads, but that's going to be it once that's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah, it's just there's just so much stuff to do, and it's just right now with the heat, it's like go outside for 15 minutes, come in, try to cool off for half an hour.
Yeah.
And of course, right now the house is not cooling off that much, so it's
Well,
but
it's
I have found one way to help cool off. You've seen that in my video about the countertop water filter I use.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically I have some big glasses and soft plastic glasses. I fill them up full of the water from it, stick them in the freezer. Next morning, they're all nice, solid, and hard. And so about 10 o'clock, I get them out and put the 3 or 4 of those glasses of ice into the water, and then refill it and put them back in for the next day.
Yeah. It's just been crazy here. Like, I don't do anything unless it's later on during the day, or I will do it in the morning, because doing anything in the garden, like in the afternoon between, 12 and 6, basically. It's so hot out there. Like I can't stand it.
Yeah. Cold showers work great to cool off. Problem is, while you're trying to dry off, you get sweaty again. You can't dry off. Especially for like Mary Beth, where she's got 98% humidity back there. Yeah. But yeah, it's this heat wave is unexpected, and
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop on this heat wave, because when it gets this hot over on the coast, it means there's a lot of water evaporating from the Pacific, and it goes up and it comes inland. So I'm just waiting for us to get for it to start building up rain clouds and stuff before it hits before it goes over the Rocky Mountains. Of course, people down in the southern United States, Arizona, southern Utah, New Mexico, say, yes, we want that water. Let's fill up Lake Mead. And Lake Mead this winter got a lot of water added back to it. So, but it is still way, way down.
Yeah, they were, not to be gross or anything, but they were finding dead bodies.
Oh yeah, they were finding.
It was so low.
Yeah, 55-gallon barrels. Oh, there's a body in here. Here's another one. Oop, here's a boat with 3 or 4 bodies on it.
From like 1970 that was in there. He had a polyester suit on. Who's the mobster everybody's talking about trying to find? The big one, famous one that disappeared. He's probably one of those bodies out there that are still Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa, yeah. He's probably out there and they're trying to find him. Yeah, hand fans. We had hand fans in church when I was growing up. No AC in church back in the 60s. Ooh, Iowa saw less than half the average rainfall for June. Ooh. Yeah.
There's a lot of, this is going to be a problem, you guys, because, around the country, well, not here. I'm not in a severe drought here, but around everywhere else, they're having a severe drought. So food costs is going to cost, it's going to, in the fall, it's going to be astronomical.
Yeah.
Because they have to use all the water resources and pay for that. They don't, So
interesting around here, though. So it surprised me how soon. All right, I've shown pictures looking out towards the southwest out my front door. It's the Idaho Supreme mashed potato factory. Well, they have acres and acres just to the north of them and stuff over there that they run rotation crops on it, and that's how they get a little extra money back in for it. But usually they don't plant anything until mid-May. They were planting the last week of April, and they were harvesting their first load mid-May.
Oh.
And so and that was alfalfa. So for silage, and they sell that to the dairies and to the cattle, the beef industry, the ones that are raising cattle for beef, and they sell that off to them, and they've, when was it, last Friday they were going again, making another harvest, and fortunately for them, all their water, they're on water rights, so, and the Snake River was running high. And then they started shutting some of the dams down at the reservoirs to slow down the runoff, because all of a sudden it got really hot. They go, oh, wait a minute, we're going to be short water if this heat keeps up through October. but there's still so much water going down. And we got some companies in California. They're coming here trying to buy everybody's water rights.
That's not good.
No, it's not. And it's what they're doing. They're going after like where a housing tract is going in on a farm. Everybody has water rights because that farm had water rights. Well, they're going in and trying to buy it from the developer, saying, "Oh, these people don't need water rights; they can use their sprinklers and stuff." And they're trying to buy the water rights. And what they do is they pump groundwater into the Snake River. It goes all the way around over to by Boise or so, and somewhere along over there on western Idaho, they pump it out the same number of gallons they pumped in, not counting for evaporation, and then send that to California.
I really don't think anybody should have water rights. I don't think should be a thing. I think if you own the property, then you own the water that's underneath it.
Yeah.
Because water should be free.
Yeah. And then you got states like Nevada. You cannot drill a well anywhere in Nevada without buying a water right from the state.
Okay, well that kind of makes sense.
Because the state goes, we own all the water. And there is some massive aquifers under Nevada. Because Nevada gets a lot of rainwater. If you ever drive 80 in the springtime, early spring, just east of Fernley, which is 48 miles in from the California border, the flat areas out there are flooded for weeks from all the winter runoff and everything.
Yeah.
And it soaks in. It doesn't go anywhere. It soaks down into the aquifer. But hey, no, you can't collect that water. That's our water. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to say who the governor was and the state legislature controlled by at the time when they did that. You can take a guess. Yeah, welcome back. Something about gardening.
In Ohio, if a creek runs through your property, you don't own it without special water rights.
Yeah. That's where politicians and corporations have added laws that should never have been added.
Yeah, I think that's a waste. Like, I really don't think people should own water rights.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe I'm not. I mean, maybe there's certain stipulations for that, but I really don't like that person in California. Like, I don't really think that they should go and be able to purchase all of that water rights. Like, that is not right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of the farmers that are trying to get convince the demon rats in our legislature here to basically nullify the purchase of water rights from outside the state resources, and none of the water can be shipped outside the state. Which would be great. It would be just like the Arabs did, like Saudi Arabia did with the oil fields that we developed back in this early 70s. They went, we're nationalizing all the oil fields. Well, the state needs to nationalize all non-resident purchased water rights and say, nope, we're keeping it back here, and we're going to turn it back over to sell water rights back to people that want water rights. Because right now, I have irrigation, from the Snake River irrigation water rights that I can use 2 days a week. I got on both properties. Drill a well because I'm in the city limits for agricultural use only, and I got to buy a water right for doing agricultural use only well, which is like, I just got to buy it from somebody else. And sometimes they sell as low as $500. Other times they sell as much as $3,000, depending where you're at. And if I can get someone who's no longer using theirs and wants to make some money off it, and pick up a water right for each property here, I will breathe so much easier.
Yeah.
because once I have the water rights, then the wells go in, and we will use the wells for irrigating when the irrigation ditch is empty. So, and then if something happens and the power goes out or whatever, and the city can't provide water, can't pump their own water, they got some generators in it, but the generators only last so long before they burn out.
Yeah.
You run it constantly for 6 months, that generator's toast. And that way I can use solar powered pumps and just pump my water that I need. Exactly. You can't depend on the municipality, especially when you got a mayor like we have here. So this is a political statement now for the person who is running for mayor of Basalt, Idaho. He hates going after any grants. The city has gotten some grants from the state, and the state makes him jump through hoops. I said, well, there is a lot of money for federal. Oh, their hoops are worse. I go, no, they're not. I got grants all the time for getting trailers and stuff for the CERT program, getting solar panels for the city parks and back in home and stuff. They were, these grants were, take a picture before, take a picture of the project when it's done, and the money's all yours. And that's the thing is, we can get solar panels put on the city offices, totally powered city offices. We can also buy all the ion lithium batteries we need for it too. We can do the same thing with the city wells and stuff. We got plenty of places to put up solar panels, and that way the city's not paying for the electricity all the time to run the pumps.
Yeah. I have my own well here, so I never had a water right issue. I just think it's wrong to own water. It should be free. I don't know. A lot of people need water, so. Yeah.
To me, if there's a creek going across your land, you have water rights for that.
Yeah. Exactly.
You have use rights. If it rains on your property, you have that rain is yours to use as you want. But you get these crooked politicians in there. Well, we need to ensure that there is plenty for everybody else, and I get a good kickback from these corporations. So we're
yeah, and that's the part that I don't understand is these people that you can't collect rainwater, because if you're collecting the rainwater, eventually it ends up back into the soil, back into the water, because a lot of people that collect rainwater typically are doing it to water their crops or water their gardens, so it's going to end up back into the soil anyway. So why do they care if we collect it?
Well, I know some of them were doing, it's almost time to get off here so we can go over to Idaho Garden Girls. Some of them on the water, what they do, what their claim is, and these are the left wing nut tree-hugging snowflakes that have their heads so far up their butts they got to open their mouths to see. Oh, the water comes down. It's not flowing to the creeks and flowing out to the the estuary and to the delta for all the fish. Problem is, in the cities and stuff, all that water flowing off your house and stuff, and going out into the gutters and stuff, is washing oil out into the estuary, into the fish. Oh no, it's not. It's clean rainwater. It's like, oh fine, I want you to go drink from the gutter. All right, let me get something here real quick here.
That's right, P2E, water is life.
Yeah. See if I can find it here real quick here. Come on, pop up. There it is. Bingo. Here is the link. Froze. Here is the link. Put it in there. There it is. To Idaho Garden Girls interview with Gear Grinder 19, starting in 5 minutes. So there's the link. So everybody head on over there and have fun. Type in there CFC Raid. See how Garden Girl's still here. All right, so see you guys all over there. Courtney, thanks for coming up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do one tomorrow night, depending on how hot it is here. You know, like I said, okay, it's 83 in here still. It hasn't cooled off yet. Oh, outside it dropped to 80 degrees. All righty, see y'all guys over there. Take care.
Later.
And